Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Taylor Youngman will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, when you look back at his last outing and go through the box score, you see 5 walks. That, to me, is what he's got to cut down if he has a chance to win this game.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Boston, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. 1-1, here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first to complete the double play. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, I was looking through their stats, their team stats, and they're towards the bottom of the league in doubles. And what that's telling me is this is not a club that's going to hit a lot of extra base hits. They're going to string together hits, a single, another single, maybe a gapper to score a couple runs. But they're going to have to manufacture and chip away at you in order to win.
So striding in, Mookie Betts. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Rick Porcello gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W?
Striding in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jonathan Villar.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a club right now that's riding high in confidence. You know, they just swept a series, and now you start a new one, and you're 3-0 on the road trip, and you just try to continue getting that momentum going and take on the next challenge.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Porcello's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Braun stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Lofted in the air out to right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retired the side. Brewers come up empty in the first. We played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. Ready now, Hanley Ramirez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And now a pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Here it comes. Weak roller right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and walks it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 3 homers, and 16 RBIs. 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
That's a ball.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Squared that one up just a little late. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Ramirez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A high fastball is in there.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Ready with the 1-2. High pop-up. Shaw is there, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers.
Batting 7.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Well hit to right, but foul. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Popped high in the air. Shaw is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And that's going to land foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But an RBI triple gets the Red Sox a run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. And it's 1-0 Boston. At the plate, Domingo Santana, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. Ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Travis Shaw is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
So stepping in, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7th, first baseman.
Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leads 1. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Rick Porcello. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 22, Rick Porcello.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The pitch. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's one for Gennett, the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Here's another 1-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's Mookie Betts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 pitch. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch. He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Brewers nothing. Settling in now, Jet Bandy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jet Bandy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Taylor Youngman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. He went down swinging to start the home first. Porcello's ready. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail 1-0. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hanley Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Shaw gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another chance? Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Keon
Leading off
Broxton.
for the Brewers
0
here
for
in the
1
fourth.
for him here in this one.
Center fielder, number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Now here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder number 16.
Now in the box, Domingo Santana. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. He's been on some kind of cold streak, even talking about maybe having to sit him down. His average has dropped below 200. That's a big knock and a confidence builder.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Misses, ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. And the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a two-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Porcello into the windup and delivers. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. 2-1 Milwaukee. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
1-1. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Shaw has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 22, Rick Porcello.
At the plate, Rick Porcello. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Aguilar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So striding forward now, Jet Bandy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Bounced softly in front of the plate. 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Taylor Youngman.
Into the box, Taylor Youngman. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2 on the ground up the middle. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Porcello sets. First pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, Matt, you might be wondering, why did he take that pitch right there? Well, a lot of times as the 2-hitter, and you got a guy that can run on first base, you have your own signs between each other. And you're saying, basically, I'm going to give you 1 pitch to run on. After that, it's my at-bat.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
A runner on first with 2 away. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Brewers lead this one 3-1. Chase Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Chase Anderson.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Jeanette. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Brewers 3 and the Red Sox 1. Joe Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fielder, Ryan Braun.
And that misses ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Push softly over toward the right side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as you'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0 delivery. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Travis Shaw is on deck. From the belt, the pitch, and that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Travis Shaw will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Not a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 2-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Scooter Gennett is on deck. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The second baseman, number 2. Scooter
Digging in once again,
Gennett.
Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Aguilar.
Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. Braun scores. 2 runs have scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the 3rd.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Brewers are out in front, 5-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Santana. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a walk in his last trip. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter number 48, third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Broxton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. Hernan Perez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Lays off 1-0. The average at 284 to begin play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Jonathan VR.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan VR. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch on its way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first.
Keep it going.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Keon Broxton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Stay clear of the DP. Get the runner to second.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Runners on first with one down. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Turned on down the line. On to first, and there were 2 down.
On left fielder number 8, Ryan.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They're up 5-1. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Andrew Benintendi.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. VR takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The pitcher, number 56.
Mitch
Your
Moreland
attention, please.
will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with
Number
2 out
18,
and the base is empty.
Mitch Moreland.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Called a strike there, 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
In there at the letters 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two out with the man at first. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Red Sox leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Fernando Abad is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Fernando Abad.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Carlos Torres comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Carlos Torres.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hit to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's it.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 1-0 delivery. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get 1 more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Neftali Feliz gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner scores from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, these guys aren't going away without a fight. Right there, that base hit brings them really within 2 now. With the batter coming to the plate, he jumps on 1. You're right back in this game. That's what they're thinking right now.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers secured their 10th victory of the season. Taylor Youngman earns his first win of the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.